Midnight.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
here we
Yes.
go. Here we go. Welcome everybody to Bad Potato Salad Show, where Mike and I accost strangers on the internet. We used to say help, and then we found out that our show helps no one. But we sure do have fun doing it. So if you're here, welcome to Bad Potato Salad. If you're new to the show, welcome, buckle up, because it's about to get crazy. Sorry for our 2-week hiatus. Mike and I were on the road doing shit. Other than that, if you want to, you can rate, review, subscribe to podcast anywhere podcasts are available. I just have a stroke there. Joining me today is, as always, my amazing co-host, hilarious co-host, renowned in Portage, PA, co-host, Mike Travers.
Or just in portaging things, yeah.
Yeah, pillaging things,
Both
portaging
a noun
things.
and a verb, portage.
And joining us, as always, is our beautiful wives, Kendall and Alana. Kendall, Alana, say hi.
Hi.
If you're new to the show, here's what happens. Kendall and Alana, our two wives, read us 2 stories that they find across Reddit. Mike and I choose which headline we think will be the funniest to react to, and then we react to that story. So there's not a lot of prep work on our end. And jumping right into it, ladies,
start your engine.
Here we go. Okay. Our first 2 options. Am I the asshole for not wanting to break up my engagement with my fiance that happens to be my stepsister?
Hello. Speaking of portage.
wait, I'm confused by that one. Read it again.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to break up my engagement with my fiance who happens to be my stepsister?
Okay. All right. Now I get it. Now I
Or
get it.
You
am
don't
I
wanna
the
cause a
asshole
family
for not
issue.
returning money that my ex-husband sent to me mistakenly?
Okay, well, this is an easy one for 5 stars. I'm concerned. We got to do the stepsister one.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have to.
Step bro, I'm
Who
stuck.
hasn't been in that situation before?
Right?
Me?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a stepsister.
Okay. This is a good one, guys.
All right.
All right.
Wait, so hold on. Set the scene here. He is marrying his stepsister, and he doesn't want to break off the engagement because of some stuff. Is that basically what's happening?
Yeah.
Because she's hot.
Because she's all right. Read the title again.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Am I the
Alana's
asshole
face.
for not wanting to break off my engagement with my fiance that happens to be my stepsister?
Happens to be.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. Your dad is who?
Yeah. I just thought he came over a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know he lived
You're
here.
never going to believe this.
I didn't know you lived here. I, 28 male, have been in a relationship with my now fiance, 27 female, for the last 5 years. Okay, these are
Previous to that,
These are important
siblings.
And now we have been engaged for just a couple of weeks. She also just happens to be my stepsister.
I love that phrase.
Our parents
phrasing.
want us to break it off and break up because they think that it's weird. The problem with this is that I've known my fiance for more than 8 years now. And the only reason that we are even step siblings is because her father and my mother started to date 3 years ago after we introduced them to each other.
Okay. I didn't think
They-
this was going to have a good way out.
I love that she was like, "Hey, is your mom single? Because my dad's
Yeah.
single." And then
Whoops.
then they just fall in
that's
love like
weird.
that.
Well, I don't think that was the plan, Derek. So they got married last year, it says. My mother and her father were both single when we introduced them to each other at her 23rd birthday party. And we never thought that a relationship would happen between them because they are totally opposite people.
We just thought they'd be fucking.
Yeah.
we just you know how
Good
old
old-
people be.
Good old fashioned banging. Yeah. Now they want to co-parent.
That is awesome because like the bride's family pays for the wedding, and now the dad in old customs, and she's like, I gotta pay for my son's wedding too. Like it's your job.
It's both. Introducing the parents was just one of those things that comes with being in a relationship.
Yeah.
Neither my father or her mother are alive. And we found out about our parents dating 7 months after their relationship started. And yes, it was weird as hell. But we decided to stay out of it because their relationship had nothing to do with us and they seemed happy. Everything was going sort of okay, but we did keep our distance from them as the situation was still weird for us. And they also left us alone for the most part, but that all stopped after their wedding. It started with weird comments from them here and there. And my mother all of a sudden started talking to me about this pretty girl she works with, or the new girl at the grocery store wanting to introduce me. And her father basically did the same thing, but in a more subtle way, talking about not getting married young, traveling, enjoying life, and all that shit.
Oh, hold on, Alana, you look confused. Their parents are trying to break them up
Okay.
because they don't want them to date because they're stepsisters, step siblings now, right?
I
So
got
they're- she's like, I got a great person you should meet in my office.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Yeah.
gotcha.
So it's like once their parents got married, they were like, it's weird that our kids are dating.
Yeah.
We should try
Yeah.
to break them up.
After they hooked them up.
Yeah, they were only dating for 7 months though, so I don't even know. Are they married at this point?
Parents.
Yeah, are the parents married at this point?
Yeah, they said
the
after the
parents
wedding.
are
Okay.
married. It
They
got
got
weird
married.
after
Okay.
the wedding.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Okay. Go.
Sorry.
So no, it's fine. Okay, so we found this strange when we asked them to stop trying to set us up with other people multiple times. Everything escalated after I had proposed. They were very pissed when we told them.
They probably got grounded.
Yeah.
Neither one of you, separate rooms. Yeah.
They got visibly angry, yelling at us and asking, what will people think? Saying that we're trying to make them look bad. We're siblings. And the joke of us dating has gone on long enough. It's time that we break up because we are no longer allowed to date each other because we became a family after the parents got married.
Yeah. I did not think this was going to be that complicated.
It gets not
It gets
worse,
worse?
but interesting. All right, so they actually demanded that we call off the engagement and break up because they're tired of how awkward that we make them feel and tired of having people talk behind their back. They said that we're disgusting, and my fiance was actually in tears. I told them to go F themselves as we did nothing wrong. And if anybody was disgusting, it was them. Because who goes out and marries their child's partner's parents?
Without clearing it through them first.
Yes.
They owed them that respect. Said, hey.
They said it was what,
Yeah.
7 months after?
Yeah.
7 months after they started dating is when they started. Then they announced it.
He said if they want disgust, they should look in a mirror. Things
Just parents throwing out diss tracks.
Yeah. Look in the mirror. He said things almost got physical between my fiance's father and me, but my fiance came between us and asked if we could leave. And I was pissed. I don't think I've ever been that angry. Here's where it gets good. Now, you can call me childish, disgusting pig, the asshole, or whatever. But with how pissed I was, I wanted to get one last jab in before leaving their house. So just before I walked out the door, I yelled, "Don't worry about us. Just know that I will enjoy fucking my sister tonight."
Hey, who hasn't said that in the fight? You know? Who hasn't left a place yelling that?
Oh, man.
Country roads.
Yeah. Holy.
Man.
That guy.
Our phones have been going crazy with all the calls and texts. They're saying they refuse to support us and that they will cut us off if we decide to continue dating. My fiance and I are on the same page. We will not be breaking up or calling off anything. And if that means we have to cut them off, we will do so. Am I the asshole for this?
You know what? I kind of want to be at that wedding because everyone's going to be sitting on one side of the aisle. Here for the bride of the groom. Actually, it's all this side. It's all.
Yes.
Yes, it's all both. They're all in the
man.
middle. There's no aisle because everybody's sitting in the middle.
You're here for the bride or groom.
Yes.
What's he call him? Father-in-law, dad? Daddy, father-in-law.
Just pop.
Mom,
Pop.
Yeah.
Dad-in-law.
I mean, the parents are.
Being
They're being
jerks.
mean.
They shouldn't have got. They should have just not got married. They could have just dated.
The
Yeah.
parents.
They could have just lived together. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be weird no matter what.
Yep.
Also, I don't think it's gross. I think
No.
it's weird that the parents are acting like they're so embarrassed.
Like all of a sudden, it's
yeah, like you
disgusting.
met through your kids.
Yeah.
There's no blood
Right.
there at all. Like it just happened. It's not conventional, but it's not that weird or
Yeah.
that disgraceful. I don't think.
No, I mean, and they didn't even have to put labels on it. They're really not step siblings because they didn't.
Right.
They weren't in each other's life. He didn't adopt
Exactly.
the son, and she didn't adopt the daughters. Like, there's really not, but
And not to bring another family member into this, but that should have been grandfathered in. Their relationship. It should have been already.
There's a reason there's that term. Honestly.
God, I hope you didn't think about that prior to this story being said because that's actually hilarious. Yeah, you can't. You're not the. You guys are not the assholes here. I mean, if anything, your parents are the assholes, and you're just gonna just stop talking to your parents.
Yeah, who wrote it though?
The
girl,
boy.
the boy did.
male,
The guy.
the male
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, that and the male, it's his dad.
No, it's his mom.
It's his mom.
His mom and her
okay.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They're
it's
like-
weird. It's a weird one.
Mid to late 20s. It's not like they're children.
But
like in high school
It's not.
together.
It's not weird. It's not weird that they're still together. The
Oh,
guy
yeah,
and the
they
girl
were
together.
already
No, you said
dating.
it's weird, but like it's weird because the parents
just,
went
yeah. It's
weird
behind
'cause
their
the
backs
parents
and
made
did
it
it. Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
parents made it weird.
Yeah.
The parents did make it weird.
Yeah. He's probably like teasing the dad. He's like, I'm banging your daughter. He's like,
Well,
I'm gonna fuck your mom.
He walked out saying,
And he
Neither
did.
one will back down.
It's like
Finger
a
your
weird game.
aunt.
Yeah, it's like a weird game. I'm gonna finger your aunt.
This has to stop.
Grandma's taking her teeth out tonight.
I'll marry her next. Your grandparents should get married.
That's what he should.
Yeah.
That's what he should say. Why don't you just go marry my grandma while you're at it?
Hey, they should introduce like the grandparents if there's like one of each like left
Oh,
there.
what
How
a good
great would
idea.
that? Has that ever happened? Like 3 generations all married?
I'm sure that
I'm
that
sure in,
has
like,
happened in like Mormon culture or like
Rural
maybe
Pennsylvania.
Kendall's
Like,
going all
those are real-
religious. Kendall's going hierarchy. She's like Mormon culture.
Oh,
Alana's
it's
like pretty sure Shanksville, Pennsylvania. You can just
Lana said, "Have you met my husband?" He's
And those are
fuck off.
those are blood. Yeah. Not this step shit. Oh man.
We don't believe in
yeah.
steps. We got escalators.
Yeah, definitely not the asshole. Definitely.
No,
Definitely
couldn't
not.
be. Lana.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's the parents' fault for making it awkward,
for
Yeah.
making it weird.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry you
Find
made this
someone
weird.
else, Susan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be a weird speech at the.
Oh my gosh. At the
wedding.
wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a weird, or the father giving the bride away. A lot of confusing moments there.
A lot. Are
You
we
know,
ready?
here's the worst part that no one's talking about right now about that story is he said he's going to break up with her. Even if he breaks up with her, he's stuck with her because
Oh,
she's
that's a good
still
point.
in
He
the
doesn't
family.
wanna break up.
No,
You know
yeah,
what I
he said
mean?
He doesn't want to, but like you're
But
right.
if he did, if they get divorced,
If
she
he
just
did.
it's like a broken escalator becomes steps.
Yeah.
The worst in a divorce she could become is a sister.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got to see her every holiday, every family reunion, every Christmas. Like he's got to see. You can't leave her for that. You honestly, you guys, the two of you, just have to cut your
Yeah.
parents off and just be done with it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wild. All right.
a
Are we
good
ready for the
story.
next round?
Yeah, how's it going?
I want to
Okay,
follow that
so-
family around.
Yeah,
These-
with cameras.
Yeah.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
These titles are a little bit different from just "Am I?" Okay.
Okay.
My fiance wants to call off the wedding because I would save my 3-year-old niece before her dogs in a hypothetical fire. Okay.
I would save the dogs.
Am I the asshole? Okay.
Dogs.
We'll get into this. Second option. 2 coworkers are having an affair. Would I be the asshole if I inform the wife?
Ooh, I love drama.
These are tough ones.
I love drama.
You want to pick?
Yeah, I picked the last one. Well, we kind of both picked the last one.
You pick.
I'd like to hear about the
You
coworkers.
wanna hear the
having
drama
an
about
affair.
the wife?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
Let's
yeah.
do it. Bring it on.
Yeah.
I agree.
I love drama.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, this is a long one, Lon. You have to use all your big
Oh
words.
boy.
Oh boy.
Here
All
we
right.
go.
2 workers are having an affair. Would I be the asshole if I inform the wife?
Oh.
I, 25 female, work as a receptionist 4 months ago. I made the stupid decision to recommend my now former best friend, Jane, 25 female, for an open position after someone had left. It's a prestigious hotel, so they are very selective about their hiring. Jane had little to no experience, so I took a risk by vouching for her. Looking back, it was dumb, but I knew she was a hard worker, and I could have never guessed what was to come.
Jane.
Literally.
Who was to come? What was to come? Find out on the next.
We're going to find out who was to come.
Yeah.
I trained her during her first month, and she picked things up quickly. After that,
Especially the guy in the break room. She picked him up so quick.
After that, we began working separate shifts. It was around this time that I started to notice a weird dynamic between her and John, 35 plus question mark male.
Me, John.
We don't know.
Tarzan.
We don't know his exact age. She's just guesstimating. John is a chief receptionist.
Oh, he's in
I
charge.
didn't even know they had a CRO.
Okay. Someone's made it.
One night when I arrived for my shift, I found them acting all giggly and their body language just seemed off. They didn't notice me at work. No, I'm sorry. They didn't notice me at first, but when they did, they tried a little too much to act cool, which raised some red flags. There have been too many similar situations over the months, but I tried to deny it. John just had a baby, and his wife comes at least 4 to 5 times a week, sometimes with the
Good
baby.
for her.
Yeah.
Good.
She shows
Alana
up.
hasn't
She
come 4 or
comes
5 times in
all
our
the-
marriage.
She comes to work 4 to 5 times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
Oh,
makes
did
way
you
more
both
sense.
really
Yeah.
think
That
that
makes-
she
Yeah.
meant orgasms?
Well, I just never heard of a wife coming 4 times.
I was like,
Not
a
excessive.
week. A week
Not
is a
excessive.
lot. A
That's-
week.
that's a
What are you
lot.
gonna do? Marry my dad? Like a week is a lot.
I have to
She
quit.
comes with the baby, too.
With the baby.
No, that's just gross.
I
think
I'm
that's
tired of this
illegal.
story.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That tracks.
Oh, boy.
Comes
Jane
to visit is what it should have said.
Oh.
Oh, there we
to
go.
his place of work. Jane sees this as well, and I just couldn't think she would do something like that. But the awkward tension, quick glances, and giggles just wouldn't quit. So I brought it up 2 weeks ago when we were out for drinks. I was floored by her response. She confessed in a playful manner, almost like sharing a dirty little secret. She said they couldn't keep their hands off each other and that she had wanted to spill the tea but didn't want to involve me in the drama. When I brought up his wife and their newborn child, she said she didn't care.
I mean,
And?
great response. Great response. You have a wife and a daughter.
We do not like
and?
someone who's not a girl's girl.
We do not. No.
You're not going to like us.
That's just mean.
It is just mean.
Apparently, John told her they had been sleeping in separate beds and his wife stopped caring about the marriage after the pregnancy and other bullshit.
This is like every excuse.
Yeah,
that a
I mean,
dude
like,
gives
have
to
you
sleep with another girl.
Ever heard of postpartum depression?
Literally,
Like,
they're
that's
like,
a
oh my
thing.
god, she doesn't want to have sex with me. She had a baby. You're like, hi, her
We-
vagina's broken. Give her a
We
minute.
barely even talk anymore.
Yeah.
We sleep in separate rooms.
She
I don't
doesn't
even,
understand me.
I don't even know her name.
The only reason I'm not getting a divorce is because it's expensive. Like, but we can definitely, fool
We can
around.
definitely do this.
I was disgusted and we had a major fight. She stormed off and cut off all contact with me. Since then, going to work has been hell. John is in charge of our shifts, and ever since our fight, he's been giving me the worst shifts and making sure we're not scheduled together.
Hey, everybody knows don't fuck with the chief receptionist. Never.
It's rule number 1.
Don't cross.
It's rule
Don't
number
cross
1.
him. Don't cross John.
Don't cross John.
I've considered telling the wife since day one, but I don't have any proof. I mean, yes, she does because...
Yeah, but I mean, it's just hearsay. I
Yeah,
mean, she can't
true.
say that she was.
Derek being a lawyer.
No, I mean, objection.
Same with our manager and HR.
Sustained.
I texted Jane saying, tell your boyfriend to stop giving me the worst shifts, hoping for a response that could serve as evidence, but she didn't reply.
It's not Jane's first time sleeping with a married
No,
man.
it's not. She knows what she's doing.
1 week ago, someone got sick and I had to work with the 2 evil fucks.
I thought their name was Jane and John.
Yeah.
Close to
It's
our
her last
lunch,
name.
Oh, they're married already?
Yeah.
Shane and John, evil fuck.
close to our lunch break, John's wife came in to bring him lunch. She looked tired as hell, and my heart broke for her. And then I noticed something on John's wrist. He had Jane's scrunchie on his wrist.
Was he blowing her?
He also has long hair, but I know for a fact this is Jane's scrunchie.
Oh my god.
It's bedazzled, says Jane on it. Just a shot in the dark.
I can explain.
Jane.
Jane. He has long hair.
Yeah, ew.
Ew.
Well, sorry.
Teach his own.
Okay, yeah. He held and kissed the baby with the fucking scrunchie on his wrist. I
Legitimate?
I just
You
have to-
gibbets? Yeah.
legitimately thought I was going to throw up.
She's so mad.
I had a minor panic attack in the smoking area. This girl's a little dramatic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
all
I
about
was
her.
crying so
Yeah.
hard and couldn't breathe.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Okay.
oh, you were crying.
Okay.
Oh, you were
She's
crying.
she's the victim in this.
Yeah,
Of course you are.
I don't know how
Not
me and John are
John's
gonna-
wife.
yeah.
I don't know how me and John's wife are going to get over this.
We have a child to raise.
Yeah. Jesus.
I came from a divorced family because my father's infidelity, so this hits too close to home. I am losing sleep. Should I send the wife an anonymous message? I only have her Instagram. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Would I be the asshole? I feel like
I feel like if you send her an Instagram message, she's gonna know it's you.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's a
if
good
you
point.
text her, she doesn't have your
You're
number.
like, hi, I work with them, but
Yeah.
you're gonna know who
Right.
that is.
Also, I mean,
But-
she could just get his number out of his phone. I mean, it's probably in there.
Well-
What I would do is say, either I get the 9 to 5 shift from here on,
Oh,
yeah,
blackmail him.
or I'm going to your wife.
That's actually way smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't know, Alana, you worked in a restaurant. Lots of crazy
many
things happen there.
restaurants.
When you see someone cheating, as we all maybe have, or like being shady, like do you think like you're obligated to say something?
Yeah, interesting.
How
Is it girl
well I
code?
may know that other person, I guess.
Yeah.
Does it though?
Yeah.
Does it matter how well you know the other person? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're ruining
Yeah,
a
if,
family.
like it was like one of
Yeah,
my
but-
best friends.
No, but here's the thing: if Alana's coworker that I'm not close with knew that she was cheating on me, like I'd like to know that, because then I can just deal with it the way I want to deal with it, right?
Oh,
like
I get
I
what
would
you're
like I would rather know whether I'm close with that person or not. I would rather know. I feel like if I
Not
course
me.
you'd rather
Not
know.
me, man.
no, you wouldn't know.
I don't want to know. No, of course. I
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Of course you'd want to know, but
Mike and I have a kid together.
is
No,
it?
I think if she was better friends with, I don't know. She's better friends with Jane.
Yeah, but Jane's giving her attitude.
Right, but I mean, I would stay out of it at this point.
Yeah, I
'cause
think
she's
so,
not
too.
really. John's not her friend. She doesn't. I mean, she knows the wife from coming in, but she's better friends or was better friends with Jane. I would just stay out of it for now.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I think you
It's
stay
none
out
of your
of it.
business,
In
really.
right,
this
it's not.
scenario, like again, do you want to tell her? Sure, but
I would rather know.
of course you'd rather
Oh yeah,
know.
but that's not the question.
The question is, should
I would.
she
tell
tell her
John's
or
wife.
not?
John's
I think-
wife didn't write
Yeah,
this letter.
That's also true. But yeah. I
Yeah.
think I would. If me in that situation, no, I probably wouldn't tell.
course you wouldn't.
Thinking
That's
about
what
it.
I'm
Yeah, thinking about it
saying.
right now, I probably wouldn't tell. Like, I
you're
wouldn't
in
tell.
a
It's not-
situation
yeah.
where like
But to be fair, this girl seems like she loves the attention
Oh,
and
for
the drama
sure.
that telling would get her.
It's probably
she's
why
gonna
she's
tell.
asking.
Yeah, she's asking the internet for opinions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She took this story she took two people's private story to the internet for sure.
She used their last names.
Yeah. Fuck off.
right, like you don't like. I don't
Yeah,
think
totally.
it's. Listen, she's not obligated to tell.
Right.
Like
Right.
what? Like I'm not trying to brag, but I think I've known people that have cheated on their people from work.
Yeah.
And I'm like not gonna be like, oh my god, I can't
Yeah, it's
wait
also
to
true.
tell. Like
Yeah.
you
You
feel
work in a-
shitty, but
yeah.
Yeah, you work in a place with a ton of employees, like a hospital, a hotel.
it's happening.
Yeah, it's happening, and it's just not your business.
Comedy shows.
unless it's your.
Well, good thing there's not a ton of people that are comedy shows.
Like, yeah. Wait, what did you tell them happened? In
They know.
yeah. No. If you like if she had worked with, if John's wife was her friend and she knew,
I
this
agree
girl,
with
then
that.
you would tell your friend, but.
That's
Yeah.
also true, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if John's wife was her friend for sure.
Yeah, you're removed from this one. I would.
To be
just-
fair though, she's absolutely going to tell because she
Oh,
loves
for
the
sure.
attention.
Yeah.
She's
I'm
like,
sure.
she said, I'm losing sleep over someone's
I
infidelity.
know. I
Right.
cried at
Yeah.
a
I
panic
wouldn't.
attack over
I
it.
wouldn't.
Panic
I
attack.
wouldn't lose sleep if
Yeah.
my mom was cheating on. You know,
Get
like I
over
don't.
yourself.
I wouldn't lose sleep if Kendall was cheating.
Yeah. That's just because you're a really
Yeah.
sleepy boy. You're a really
Yeah,
sleepy
yeah.
boy.
Gotta get my sleep. You know, that's a very important part.
Yeah,
of
you
health.
can't look this. Mike's 85 years old. You can't
Yeah.
look that good at 85.
Gotta
You're not
get
getting
8
sleep.
hours every
Can't
night.
do it.
Yeah.
Infidelity or not.
He sleeps fine.
Yeah.
He has
can-
no problem.
Hey, Mike can do it with a broken heart. So
Yes, he can. Should we tell our viewers that we got into a Taylor Swift argument before this?
if you want to see that, you can look at her Instagram
I was
page,
gonna say, I'll
Bad
put on
Potato
the
Salad. Yeah,
stories.
put on
Yeah.
the all the pre-show stuff is on our Bad Potato Salad Instagram story. Kendall takes images
actually
and videos and stuff like that. So there you go.
great
We were arguing
idea.
about the new Taylor Swift video.
Taylor,
Or
Taylor
album.
Swift scrap here.
watch
Yeah.
watch Alana and I throw chairs at the boys.
And Miss.
No.
Okay. You know what, guys? Because our past Bad Potato Salad interview story about the names went so well, I have like another name one that I think might be controversial and
Okay.
fun to talk about.
All right.
All right.
But then there's another option. So I will give
Okay,
you
read them both.
Okay. Am I the asshole for rejecting the worst name ever for our offspring?
Heard this before.
Or, again, completely different story. Or am I the asshole for telling my friend not to come to my birthday party if she's bringing her kid?
Mike, I'll let you. I'm gonna let you just. I'm gonna
Let's
let
do
you.
the name one.
Yeah.
I want to know what the name is.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
also fair. If they
It
don't tell
says
us
it's the worst name
ever.
ever.
And this is coming from the wife.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Would not have expected that.
Wait, they already named the kid that, or it's what he wanted?
It's what he wants.
Okay.
It's what he wants.
Gotcha.
Okay. Am I the asshole for rejecting the worst name ever for our offspring? So, my husband, 38 male, and I, 36 female, are expecting our first child, a bouncing baby girl, due in a few months. We were both over the moon when we found out about the gender, and now things have gotten complicated to say the least.
To be fair, everybody that acts excited during a gender reveal party, like, of course you are. Like, there's never been a gender reveal party that was like, it's a girl, and the dad was like, mother, fuck. Yeah, yeah. I gotta
kidding
love
me?
this. Yeah,
I mean,
Are
I
you sure?
agree. I don't think that gender reveal parties are where it's at.
exactly.
But
Yeah, like
crazy.
you have
I
a
love 'em.
50-50 shot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what is so exciting about it?
Yeah.
what's so exciting? It's one or the other. Yay!
You're gonna love it
Oh,
either
it's
way.
either a win or a loss.
We're going to cut that part.
No, we're not.
Just kidding. Okay, so when my husband and I first started talking about names, the boy name was immediately decided. Stuart Jr. after my husband.
That was the name you went with.
Well,
That's-
that's her
oh, wait,
husband's
that's the good
name.
name.
That's the good name. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the good name.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
Can't wait to hear the bad.
yeah.
name.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. was also a choice too, right? You know what I mean? Like
Stewart.
Stuart Jr. after my husband. No problem there. It's a classic name and carries a family meaning. But for a girl, things got murky. My husband...
Stuart Jr. didn't work for a girl.
Well, gets worse.
Stewie.
My husband suggested Stuarta. No, you're not having a stroke. Apparently,
Stuarta.
his logic is that since Stuart ends in a T, we can just add an A to make it feminine.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. yeah.
It's not
Problem
brilliant.
solved.
To be fair, I met Micah. You know what I mean?
Derricka.
Derricka. Yeah.
Alana.
Natural name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Micah.
Micah. But that's also a man's
Oh my
name.
God.
Alana, you're already doing it.
Yeah.
I'm already
yeah.
doing it.
Your name is Alan with an A at the end
Exactly.
of it. So if we're being
that
honest,
is
So like
true.
all the names from the Hangover. Stewie, Alan.
So he said, apparently, okay,
Candela.
adding an A makes it feminine. I tried explaining why that doesn't quite work, how it sounds more like a furniture brand than our
Stuarta.
human name.
like a gas station.
How she'd be endlessly correcting people and explaining its origin. And he's adamant. He says it honors him while giving our daughter a unique name.
And no man's gonna want to scream that during sex. No man sleep with a Stuarta for sure.
It sounds too much like Sparta.
Yeah.
It does. It sounds like a...
It's
like
weird.
When they're in bed, this is Stuarta.
Sparta. Yeah, no, that's wow, Stuarta.
What a great name. I'm for it.
Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart with an A.
Stuart, add an A. I've suggested alternatives, feminine names that maybe share a similar sound or meaning to Stuart, but
Did she provide examples?
maybe not in here. She said,
Stuart T.
Yeah.
but he's mentioning like in the past and just going back to the drawing board entirely, he is fixed on Stuarta. Now, I love my husband dearly and I understand wanting to honor family, but I cannot imagine subjecting our daughter to a lifetime of awkward stares and endless questions about her unusual name. I also worry about potential bullying and the impact it can have on her self-esteem. So, Reddit, am I the jerk for refusing to budge? Is there any compromise I haven't considered? Please help me out.
Yeah, there
That's
is
a
a
real-
compromise. You could leave him. You could
No,
leave
they
him.
love each other.
I mean,
That's a real
It
easy one. It's a no
Stuarta.
No, yeah.
No to that name.
No,
It sounds like they have a great relationship and they're super excited, but this is a drawback. that
Yeah, that's a
they need
terrible.
to-
That's a terrible idea.
Stuarta is just not a name.
Why does
Yeah,
he?
it's not a
Why
name.
doesn't he think? I mean, are they like we're not having any more kids after this? Like
Didn't
just
come
wait.
up. Don't know the answer to that.
this is their first kid, right? I assume they would have named the first one Stuart or Stuart.
Yeah, it's true. This argument would have happened at least 9 months before this. Had that be the case.
Isn't George Foreman the one that like named all of his kids George and Georgia and Georgina and George something?
Yeah.
I mean, George is a real name, though.
Yeah. Georgia.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Georgia.
George is a real name. Georgia.
Not the same,
Yeah.
not on the same level.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of like the idea of just like needing your kid to be named after you.
Yeah.
Kendall.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, you could go either way with yours. Kendall's a girl's name. Kendall's a guy's name. I know guys that are named Kendall.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a
totally.
good. That's a good one.
But
Yeah, and then Alana or Alan, like you could do that. I would never want a child named Alan.
what about Derica?
Derica.
Derica.
It's probably the way it's a little.
I'd go
Derica.
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 Yeah.
Could you imagine you two having a daughter named Derica? It would just, it would not.
How,
wouldn't work.
How cute
Would
would
not
that kid be
fit.
though? How
It
cute?
would
How
not
cute
fit.
would that kid be though?
I
Huh?
mean, it
especially
would-
if it looked like me.
It would be adorable.
Yeah, Stuart's is just a bad name. It's just
Yeah.
It just doesn't even make sense.
Well, to be fair, Stewart's a bad name.
Stuart is a bad name.
bad name.
Sorry, Stuart.
You know, in all honesty, Stuart's is a better name.
Yeah.
than Stuart. Yeah.
yeah, maybe I'm changing my mind on this.
And I'll be
if
fair,
that
like-
gets her out of naming a boy Stuart in the future,
That's a good
maybe
point.
Stuart's is the way to go.
And to be 100% honest with you, like that kid's going to resent you forever for having like that weird of a name or whatever the case is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like just give him a chance. You know what I mean? Like bullying's gonna happen. Like that's just that. I mean, that's just a thing that
Yeah,
students
it's
do.
gonna
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
a
We should
weird
bring it
sound.
back.
As someone with a more
Yeah,
I would
you
say
can't spell.
unique
Hey,
name-
listen, you can't spell Alana without anal.
Yeah, as a more a name that can be mispronounced a lot and like isn't as common as like Derek, Mike, Kendall, whatever.
It's
I
common as
got-
Mike.
I got picked on a lot.
For your name? What would
I
they
did
call
get
you?
the anal thing growing
llama?
up. Llama constantly, which never really bothered me. Alan was
Until they started
always-
spitting on her.
one name I got in grade school that always like embarrassed me was Svetlana or Slutlana.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go.
I don't know why.
I don't know either.
That's
We're
not
both
even-
really slutty, so
Yeah,
that
probably
probably
No,
is
not
part of it.
because of that. Not because of
Probably
that.
because you
like,
slept with a
I'm
lot.
just kidding.
it was like,
Probably because the way she dropped her markers all the time and she just bent over.
like
Why do
isn't
they
that
keep
weird?
saying
Like I got picked on for that.
That
And
is-
I have like a somewhat normal but more.
I got picked on for
Less
sounding
common
like a boy. So,
Oh,
I got
thought
picked
you
on for
used to be a boy.
see, there you go.
I got picked on for having a real unique name. Like a lot of people were like, "How do you pronounce that?"
Is it Mike?
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 Is that
Michele?
Michele.
Now I had the opposite like experience. It's just like every room I was in, there was like 4 of us. Like there's no worse feeling. Every job I had, there's 4 of us. You know,
Yeah.
Just like I thought it's a strange thing to talk to somebody like, "All right, Mike." Okay, Mike. You know, it's like a weird thing saying bye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
Mike.
I get it because I got bullied for being fat in middle school. So
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah,
got bullied
so
for being skinny, so
Yeah.
you can't win.
Bullied
No,
for
you
being,
can't
like,
win.
the
Can't
best
win.
athlete everywhere.
you just penis. I didn't even know you could
Yeah.
bully
I was gonna
for-
say, didn't you get bullied for your big dick, right? Like a
Yeah,
lot?
that
Yeah, like oh, there's dragon.
Yeah. Don't even. I have like PTS
Look.
Big D after
PTS capital B.
Capital D.
PTS Big D.
I
Yeah.
mean, so the moral of the story is that we all get made fun of no matter what.
Yeah.
Bullies are gonna bully.
Yeah.
Duarte it is.
Stuart it is. I mean,
That was-
honestly.
yeah, that was kind of nice. We all got to bully Alana there for a minute too. Like, that
Felt good.
Why?
was
Felt
mostly
good.
just me, but like, but no, I'm just kidding, sweetie. I love you. And
Because
you're
of your
beautiful.
dumb name.
Yeah, just your dumb name. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You got to know both parents have to agree on the name.
Yeah.
Have to agree on the name because that's half of your child as well. So you are not the asshole for saying you don't want somebody to be named that. I think that's my take.
100%. Yeah, you don't agree on that name, you go to the next one. You know,
Lana Kendall.
Yeah, I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, it's
I feel like both people like you go through like a list of baby names and one's like, no, not feeling it. Like both people have to be like, ooh, yeah, that's it.
For sure. Someone has a good joke where they say, I bought a baby book because we're having a child, but instead of being a baby name book, it's just a list of people that we hate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it can't be Sarah, that bitch in high school. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, looks like we have time for one more. Kendall.
Okay. All right. Here's the next 2. Am I the asshole for not letting my wife hijack a free vacation?
Okay.
Or Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law that her family can't stay at my beach house anymore, even though they helped build it?
Let's do the hijack.
Yeah. The other one seems a little bit
The
personal.
hijack?
Yeah. Hijack one.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
It is a... Hold on, here we
It
go.
was don't let. Well, I guess you're gonna say it again. Hijack.
Alana's going to do this one. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Hijack a vacation.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alrighty. Am I the asshole for not letting my wife hijack a free vacation?
This is really good.
One of my 39 male hobbies. So this person is 39 male. They just said it weird. One of my 39 male hobbies is entering raffles, sweepstakes, radio contests, etc. I've won
That's
tickets.
called having a gambling problem, sir. That's called being an addict. One of my hobbies does sound better.
Yeah, it does
You know,
sound way
one of
better.
my hobbies is fentanyl. I don't know. So, you know how
A
hobby.
weird hobby. I bet on a lot of football games.
Yeah, it's a
Money I
hobby.
don't have.
You know, we lost our house last year because I have a hobby.
'Cause I have a
Because I
hobby.
have a
Yeah.
hobby.
I
No,
got
you
a
have
hobby with
problem.
this girl I work with right now. Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like
boy.
the crochet.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's
Just
awesome.
like
Great
the
hobby.
crocheting.
Clip this. Clip that part. That's actually funny.
Okay.
I've won tickets to concerts, sporting events, some household items, gift cards, but never a grand prize like a car or vacation. Until last month when I won a free trip for 4 people to Florida.
Florida.
For 5 nights. Obviously, I was super excited and told my wife, 38 female, about it right away. After our initial excitement wore off and we started talking about details, it became apparent we had conflicting ideas about this trip. Before I could even make suggestions about what I want this trip to be, my wife brought up how excited her 11-year-old daughter would be and how we could go to Disney, SeaWorld, etc.
Well, you said her daughter, so this isn't. This
Yeah.
is like a
Yeah,
step.
it sounds
okay.
like, yeah.
Step.
Yeah.
Okay.
She then said that we can bring her mom with
Oh.
to help watch her daughter so that we could have some time for ourselves.
Wait, this isn't what he was planning?
Yeah. Shock.
Okay,
You don't want a week with your mother-in-law in Florida?
Wait, what did he want to do?
Ugh.
That's weird.
She was so excited and was getting wrapped up in planning without even hearing what I wanted to do.
Not spend a week with your mom. That's number one.
I told her that all of that sounds like fun, but I was thinking we could invite another couple and have it be an adult-only trip instead of bringing my stepdaughter or mother-in-law
Mike?
with. Agreed.
Swingers.
Yeah, swingers.
Oh, I didn't get that vibe.
No.
We're just assholes.
Does he
Is your
say-
mom a swinger? No, then I'm inviting Tim and Carol. All right.
That'd be like the 4 of us going on a trip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to sleep with Mike? So you just said
We're going to Florida.
In the camper. We're on our way.
upside down pineapples.
Let's go Florida.
So, okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
She did not like my idea one bit and told me she wouldn't feel right taking a free trip like that and leaving her daughter behind. She also said that her mom has never been to Florida
As if
That
it's
is
so-
what makes it so much worse.
Like,
Yeah.
why? Okay.
and this would be a perfect opportunity for her to go there.
Oh, would it?
Florida. Okay. We argued back and forth a little bit before deciding to take a break and come back to it before telling anyone about it. Well, that lasted about 24 hours before my wife let it slip to her daughter that I had won a trip. So, of course, stepdaughter immediately got excited about it and started looking into all the things she wanted to do. I asked my wife why she told her daughter, and she said it was an accident, which, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops.
It started a fight between us, and emotions got a little high, and I told her she was wrong to bring her daughter into this after we agreed to wait, and that I never agreed to take my stepdaughter or my mother-in-law on this trip. I told her that I was the one who won the trip, and she was acting like this was something specific for her. She told me I was being selfish and that we should include those closest to us in something like that, especially when neither stepdaughter or mother-in-law have ever been. She said that bringing another couple and leaving her daughter home would be cruel, especially now that she's so excited.
Well, now.
Yeah. Now.
What are we going to do now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
she already knows.
That's like telling somebody about Christmas and be like, but you're not invited.
Ooh, this gets feisty.
Oh.
I told her if she wants to bring her daughter and mother-in-law, then she can also pick someone else to go with, because I would rather stay at home by myself than go on a vacation where I don't want to be involved in, or that they don't want to involve me in any decisions.
Sure.
Basically, is what he's saying. I said that if she wants to go that route, she certainly can, but I'm not paying for any of it. We have separate finances.
That was a free trip.
Yeah, there's still
Well,
costs.
probably
Yeah,
like
yeah,
food,
they have
right?
tax
and
stuff.
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
and
It's
whatever.
not like it's an all-inclusive in Florida, you know.
It's not all inclusive in
I
Florida.
don't think so.
Probably
Probably in the
is.
Florida Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
like
don't
a
know.
remote, more resorty place. They have separate finances.
Okay.
Very important.
Yeah.
Now she thinks I'm being a jerk and should be happy about having a free family trip. Edit. The trip is to Fort Myers, not Orlando.
Oh, that's like nowhere near Disney.
Yeah. No, you're not getting
Where's
anywhere
Fort
close.
Myers? Like Tampa area?
Like golf.
Well,
I
I
think
tell you
it's
what,
like-
her grandma,
it's like-
his
it's
mother-in-law
like-
doesn't know because she's never been.
It's
South
like,
of Tampa.
look at me. It is?
Yeah.
I thought it was
is.
up in the Panhandle.
No,
No, I
no,
lied.
no,
Okay,
it's
I
not
lied.
south.
But
I
it's
think
not
it's
near
south,
Orlando.
right?
It's south, yeah.
All right. Either way, what do you guys think
Cool.
about this one?
I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, if I want a trip,
I know exactly what you're going to say.
I would bring the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, when they were younger.
Yeah.
You know, like I would have definitely. We always, and you. I mean, that's what happened. You earned all those trips, and we always took them.
Do you remember when there's a funny side note is that like it's funny that she told the daughter right away because I think she knows
Right.
if she does that like she has leverage. But I was like going to earn a trip and like the day they announced it, I told both the kids, they were very young. I was like, we're going to go to Punta Cana, and Mike.
No, and she had never earned a trip at this point. I'm like, you can't tell kids.
He was
Yeah.
like staring
Right.
daggers at me. He's like, now they are going to think about this
Yeah.
for 6 months.
Yeah.
And if you don't earn this, like, we're going to have to go anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Mike's doing math in his
Yeah,
head. He's like,
he's
I gotta
like,
open up
shit.
I gotta open up a Capital One venture card to get points for a flight.
Exactly.
It was a hard rock, and it would have been an expensive trip.
it
Did
would've
you earn
been-
the trip?
Yes, I did.
Oh, thank God.
I know,
Kid
honestly.
friendly?
What?
Was it kid friendly?
Yeah, and I never thought like I didn't like I just like said it, and then
Right.
he was like, "You can't tell kids that." And I was like,
No.
But I was also delusional enough to think I could earn it, which I did. But at the time, I was like, "Oh shit, like,
Yeah.
you can't do that to
Yeah,
children."
as a kid, like growing up, vacations. I mean, I'm still the same way. I love a
Yeah.
vacation, but like everything,
Everything.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you just. And my parents would always say, "You can bring a friend with you. Pick your friend for your
Love
summer
it.
Like
Yeah.
it was just everything.
Yeah, I probably would have went that route. I would have, it's with one kid. I don't know.
I think I would have been
probably
fine. I think I would have been fine having the kid there. It's when she was like, and my parents.
That's
are gonna
what I
be
mean.
there,
I would've
and
had,
my
like-
mother-in-law, or my mother-in-law. Like no, like if we had a child, absolutely the kid's coming with us for sure.
Right.
But if we want to bring you guys, or we want to bring another
or
couple,
one
there's
person,
nothing wrong.
or even like if the kid brought a friend, so they could have
right for sure.
you know, they
that's
could
what my
run off
parents
and do
always
that.
did. So
Right.
my
Yeah.
parents could do it.
Drink.
Right.
You know,
they-
and
right.
Be like,
and
run
that
off
would
and
give you a break.
back
yeah.
when things were
I don't
safe.
think there's
yeah.
anything wrong with him wanting to have a vacation with just her and some
No,
friends.
he's not
There's
wrong.
friends.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
But he also he's in a relationship
That's
with her.
true. He
He's
married someone with a kid.
You marry someone with a kid. You assume those
point.
responsibilities. By all means, like you got to
Yeah.
take the child. But like I completely understand not wanting your parents, your in-laws
Right.
there. Like that's not saying like I like your parents, but I'm just saying like
For sure.
You know, like if I want a trip, your first thought would be like we gotta
I
call
gotta go
my
with
mom
my
and dad
dad.
because they need to come with. Like
To
yeah,
be fair,
Like,
a
yeah.
lot of
no
parents are
offense.
cool, but
yeah, but
but,
like
like, I'm
not
not gonna be
Fort
like-
Myers cool. Like,
vacation with them. Yeah.
not Fort Myers school.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to keep up with your parents.
I should have been like so mean and not let the kids do anything. I should have been like the evil stepmom, like
Yeah.
fuck them.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they would hate you now.
Yeah.
You know, would you want that?
And that, like, you could get away with that if the kid was like 4,
Right,
5.
right.
That kid's 11. That's
Yeah.
like the perfect age to take a
To
kid.
go to
Yeah.
Florida,
you know.
especially in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. She's like, my mother-in-law's never been to Florida. They live in Arkansas. It's like, it's right there. Just drive south, Nana.
Well,
Like,
they could make a compromise. Say, hey, let's do this, and then me and you will go away a weekend, or we'll sneak away for a couple nights somewhere.
although having the in-laws there might not be the worst thing in the world because then you have a babysitter.
That's true. That's not a bad point.
I mean, if you're giving them a free vacation, they can watch your kid.
Well, only one.
What?
Just the
only
mom.
No, I think she said both. I
No,
thought
just
I
mother-in-law.
thought-
And
But also
Because it's a 4 people trip.
same thing, but regardless, it's like it's a little shitty that the wife went and told the kid
100%. Yeah. Yeah. Shitty
Yeah.
on her.
on
for
purpose.
sure.
She did that
I
100% on
know.
purpose.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is the way. That's the way you get what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
To do the thing you're not supposed to do.
I'm going to say, what's the title again? What's the title of that?
Oh shit. Am I the asshole for not letting my wife hijack a free vacation?
Not the asshole, but you are the asshole for assuming that your child wouldn't go with you because
Yeah, that's a
you
good
you do
point.
you
Yeah.
do assume responsibility of that child when you marry into that family.
That's a good
What do you
point.
think, Mike?
I think that's well said. Yeah, he's not really the asshole because that's
Totally.
understandable.
Right.
He wasn't wrong to want to go with another couple. But yeah, in this case, a free trip. Go away with the kids. Make it compromise.
Right.
Go away the weekend with a couple or something.
Yeah, I literally can't imagine if you came home or if I came home and I was like, like today, I want a free trip on the radio for 4 people,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, oh my god, the kids are gonna love that. And be like, ew.
Yeah,
we-
No, like
We took them. I mean, to your credit, we took them every trip we ever went on until they got old enough and they didn't want to go.
now they don't want to.
Yeah. Understood. Understood.
They've had enough.
For sure. But yeah,
had enough.
when they were in high school and younger, they went everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
It's called being an excellent stepmom.
Yeah. Look at you,
Oh,
Kendall.
hey. Florida.
Well, if you hung around this long, we would love for you to rate, review, subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. Do us a favor. Tell a friend. We're putting a lot of effort into this podcast. We're also all over the place. Live shows, dkcomedy.com, MikeTraversComedy.com. You can follow us at Bad Potato Salad. You can follow us at Mike Travers Comedy. You can follow us Alana, PGH49 on Instagram. You can Kendall Travers on Instagram. So you can follow us anywhere on the internet, or you could just come to my house and follow me or here. I don't give a
Be
fuck.
our friend.
Yeah, be our
Stoey?
friends. And follow Stoey. Stoey is Instagramless Stoey. She's not old enough to have an Instagram yet. Until
Not
then,
friendly.
not friendly. She's not friendly as all either. So until then, we've been Bad Potato Salad and Kendall.
You've been served.
Yes.
Yay.